Marquette, number 21, Jimmy Butler. Starting at point guard, at 6'0" inches, number 18, Mr. Move. The head coach for your home team is Tom
For these two teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game 1 of the conference finals. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. And with that, the Eastern Conference Finals are now underway. First quarter of action, and here we go. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Ilyasova and Sanders in the middle. Kendall Marshall out there with Brandon Knight. And it's Parker in at the 3, the small forward. Backs it down, and the bucket from Mr. Moves.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
And Marshall kicks to Parker. Sanders sets the screen for Parker. Out left to the wing. From the baseline. Misses off the left iron. Now Butler. He dishes it to Gasol. Here's Mr. Moves. He's guarded by Knight. Mr. Moves passes to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mr. Moves. No good with the layup.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
And he recovers it. Milwaukee on D. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Jason Kidd. What'd you find out, Doris?
He talked about how important this game is to them because it sets the tone for the rest of the series, saying to win or lose, what is important in this opening game is that we play tough, we play smart, and we let them know they're in for a heck of a fight with us. Guys?
And thank you, Doris. Here's Marshall. The Bulls knocking down the 3. Poked away. And they're on the break. Here's Gasol. The rebound by the Bucks. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Marshall with it. Back to Parker. Pocket 6. Ilyasova sets a screen for Parker. No good with the triple. The Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. A step back shot here, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know, I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Bucks trail by 5. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. No good for Mr. Moves.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Parker outside. Ilyasova sets a screen for Parker. Knight for 3, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Knight's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Gasol a screen. Here's Mr. Moves. Connects on the 17-footer.
Well, he's found his game and his rhythm this quarter. He's gotten into a nice groove.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The pass to Knight. He kicks to Marshall. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Knight dishes to Marshall. That is good.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Here's Mr. Moves. He has 6. Pass to Gasol. Got it. Good job in the low post. Gasol's got his first 2 points. And Milwaukee has possession. 4-point game. And Marshall kicks to Parker. Goodson covered by Parker. The dish now to Noah. Now here's Gasol. D right on him. Here's Mr. Moves. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
All right, everyone relax. Run your sets, attack the rim, crash the boards on both ends, and we'll be fine. Come on now, let's get after it.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Substitutions here. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Mr. Moves, he's in at the point. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Aguilar at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Sanders. Feeds it to Marshall. Shot clock at 5. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at them.
And this is where you just start picking apart the defense, and now you take their confidence away. You can really take control of this game.
And the shot is good. Now it's a 3-point Bulls lead. Pass tonight. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Gasol against Parker. And he gets it to go.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Hey, Kevin, Mr. Moves in that last game against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal basketball. He had 37 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. It was a matchup that he took over, and he seemed to be able to do whatever he wanted out there. We'll see if he can sustain it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing, Clark.
Yeah, I agree. I was just glad I got a chance to witness it. It's always such a special night when a player of his caliber gets so locked in and focused.
And you know, in an 82-game season with so much talent, every once in a while, everything's going to click. And that was definitely the case that night.
From deep. And it's Larry Sanders with the rebound. Sanders has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Passes it tonight. Here's Ilyasova. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
And he sinks the second. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. From deep 3-point range, and there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target for Mr. Moves.
Well, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Sanders sets the screen for Knight. In low to Sanders. The feed to Marshall. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 6 to shoot. Knight against Butler. Here's Sanders. It's hauled in by Noah. Bulls have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Butler passes to Noah. Here's Mr. Moves, covered by Parker. No good for Mr. Moves.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
And Marshall kicks to Parker. Dishes to Marshall. He feeds it to Knight. They set the pick. Pulls up on the wing. Here's Sanders. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
The Bucks making a change here. And the second free throw, good. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Well, you look at Mr. Moves, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. Chicago trailing here. Noah the screen. Here's Mr. Moves, covered by Parker. Here's Goodson. And the three off target. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. There's 1:38 left in the first half. Back tonight. From past the arc. Rebound by Butler.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
Here's Mr. Moves. The kick outside to Butler. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Butler's got 6.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Sanders with a screen on Gasol. Kicks it to Marshall. He dishes it to Knight. 6 to shoot. From 10 feet out, Butler with the block, and he gets it back. A nice shot by Knight.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
Here's Mr. Moves. 11 points in the game. Barry Sanders grabs the miss. Sanders has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
To the wing right side. Here's Parker. No good. Good D by Gasol.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. We're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
And Marshall kicks to Parker. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Parker's got 5. He gets it up. No good on the buzzer beater. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Bucks ahead, leading by a point. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Gentlemen, I'm here with Brandon Knight. And Brandon, how do you break down this game so far and what you guys need to do in the second half?
We're moving the ball really well right now and, really finding an open man. So, I got to congratulate my team in the first half just on, moving the ball and really playing unselfish. But the main thing is getting stops, and it's going to come down to getting stops to win this game.
All good things to sustain for the second half, Brandon. Thank you so much. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
Okay, fellas,